Am I audible and visible? Can you let me know? Yes, I am visible. Okay, hi, hello everyone. Can you hear me properly? Is the sound okay? Where is it? Hi everyone. Can you let me know in the comment, in the chat, if the audio is coming properly? Hi everyone. Okay, I see a lot of you are watching. Okay, can we start with the questions? Today in this live we are going to do top 50 most important questions, which will be having PYQs, new CBQs, some very repeated questions. So get ready to score 100 on 100 in your class 10th boards in physics. Can we start this live? Can we move on to the first question? Give me a thumbs up in the chat. Okay, let's start with our very first question, and I want you to have a pen and paper with you, and I want you to grade yourself. Okay, there will be 50 questions. Let's see how much you score. Okay, the first question, very easy, I'll say. Read it carefully. A student observed the reflection of light from different types of spherical mirrors, correct, and made the following statement. He said that first, the concave mirror can form a magnified and real image of an object. A convex mirror can only form a virtual image of an object. The magnification produced by a concave mirror can be negative. Which of these statements is true? Is correct? Yes. Which of these statements is correct? Can you let me know in the chat? Hi everyone, welcome to the live session. We are doing 50 most important questions of physics class 10th today. Let me know if you are present. Let me know in the live chat and give me the answer to this question. Which of these statements is correct? Read it carefully, it's fine. Which of the following statement is correct? First and second, first and third, all are correct, or just second and third? Okay, so let's see how to approach this question. Let me give you a hint. Let me tell you. The first thing is given is concave mirror. So concave mirror forms what kind of images? We know it forms real inverted as well as virtual and direct images. So it said it can form a magnified and real image of an object. So that is true. Correct. Second is convex. Convex can only form virtual image of an object. That is true. We know that. Correct. So B option is also correct. Then it says the magnification produced by a concave mirror can be negative. So concave mirror produces a real inverted image, and for real inverted image my magnification is negative. Correct. So this statement is also correct. So the answer is, it's C. Correct. Can we move to the next question? Okay, second question. Second question says, at what distance from convex lens? Read it carefully. At what distance from a convex lens should an object be placed to get an image of the same size? The images of same size as that of the object. So the options are beyond twice the focal length, at the principal focus, at twice. They see, this is beyond twice, this is at twice, and between optical center of the lens. This is my convex lens. Where should the image be placed so that we get the same size of image as that of object? An image of the same size. Yes. Can anyone answer? Hi Abhimanyu, welcome to the live session. We are doing 50 questions today for physics, so it will have questions from all the chapters, all kind of questions, mostly CBQs and PYQs. We are on second question. Can you let me know the answer of this? Where the object should be placed in front of convex lens so that image is of same size as that of object. So from convex lens we know, let me just tell you, for convex lens we know that it behaves kind of like a concave mirror, correct? It behaves like a concave mirror. So we know when we place our object at the radius of curvature, hi Kanchan, okay, when we place my object at the radius of curvature or twice of the focal length, then only I'll get the same size of image, correct, as that of object. Ma'am, kal pre-boards hai. Okay, it's fine. I have got you 50 questions today, and we know this time there will be a lot of CBQs, so you can just do all these questions and you will be all fine. I even have numericals for you, even in the form of CBQs and PYQs. Okay, so what will be the answer to this question? I already told you. So it will be C part, which is when I place my object at twice of focal length, the size of the image produced will exactly be at the focal length, correct, and it is of same size as that of object, correct. Answer in the live chat, guys. I want you to answer so that you can grade yourself. Answer is C, correct. Okay, third question, a bit of a tricky question, I'll say, but read it carefully, use your brain carefully and give me the answer. A concave mirror, what it is? I always tell you to read the question carefully. It is a concave mirror. A concave mirror produces 3 times enlarged real image. What? 3 times, and it produces a real image of an object placed at 12 centimeter from in front of it. Calculate the radius of curvature. Can you let me know the answer to this question? See, my magnification is 3 times, but it is a real image, correct? So will that this magnification be positive or it will be negative? My object is at 12 centimeter, so you will also be minus 12 centimeter, correct? Let me know in the live chat if you know the answer to this question. Okay, let me know if the magnitude, if the sign of magnification is either positive or it's negative. Then we'll move on to the next part of this question. Okay, let me know the answer. This is a very tricky numerical, but not that tricky. You just need to find what is the sign of magnification. If you did that, you will be all good. Okay, let me know the answer. Okay, let's see. For magnification of concave mirror. So ma'am, concave mirror produces both real as well as virtual images. How will we know that this is what? Either virtual or real? It's given in the question, correct? It's given in the question that it forms a real image. That's why I tell you to always highlight the main things in the question and write it down, okay? So as the image is real, so my magnification will be negative and not positive, correct? Now object is placed at 12 centimeter. We need to calculate the radius of curvature. So I know magnification formula is what? Minus V by U. Magnification is minus 3. V is minus V. U is minus 12, correct? So from here V comes out to be minus 36 centimeter, correct? And by using what? Mirror formula, I can calculate the focal length. since I need to calculate what? I need to calculate the radius of curvature. So what I need for radius of curvature? We need focal length, correct? So 1 by f equals to 1 by what? Minus 36 plus u is already given, that is minus 12. Correct? So focal length from 1 by focal length from here will be 36. This will be minus 1, minus 3. So this will be minus 1 by 9. So my focal length will be minus 9 centimeter. Correct? Understood? Focal length is minus 9 centimeter and radius of curvature is just twice of focal length. So 2 into minus 9 will be what? Minus 18. Correct? Correct? Hi, Trave, good after. Okay, understood? So my answer is what? My answer is B, minus 18 centimeter. Do you understand how we approached this question? How we solved this, how we thought about the concept and everything? Correct? Okay, moving on to the next question, fourth question. It says, okay, let's move on to the next question. It says, which of the following can make a parallel beam of light, when light from a point source, is incident on it? Read it carefully. When light from point source is incident on it. Concave mirror as well as convex lens, convex mirror as well as concave lens, concave mirror and concave lens, two plane mirrors placed at 90 degree to each other. What will be the correct answer? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat what will be the answer to this question. What will be, the object that is placed is point source. They are asking what kind of lens or object, what kind of our optical instrument can make that light parallel. Trev is saying A. Ma'am, today was my science pre-board. Oh, hi Rohit, how was it? How did it go? And it was fabulous. Oh, that is so great. I'm so proud of you guys. Okay, can you answer me this question now? Trev is saying A. Trev is saying A. Anyone else who wants to answer? Okay, so that Trev is right. The answer is actually A. Okay, because concave mirror, when concave mirror we place the object as focus, what it does, it makes the light rays parallel when they are reflected from that. And same in case of convex lens, when object is at focus, the rays go parallel after refracting from the convex lens. Correct? Let's move on to the next question. Fifth question says, hi Sukhveer. अभिमन्यु मैम, कभी लगता है सब आता है, कभी लगता है कुछ नहीं आता. It's fine. See, that's the process of it. If you feel that I know everything, what is the point of studying then? We are here to learn, and every day there are good days and there are bad days. You just keep your concepts clear and keep practicing the questions. That is only thing you need. Okay, Abhimanyu? Okay. So Query is saying, hi, gonna score 78 plus for sure. That is such a great thing to hear. I'm so happy today. You made my day. You are like one of our consistent kids, and I'm very happy that we are helpful to you. Rohit is saying B. Okay, did I read the question? Under which of the following conditions a concave mirror can form an image larger than an actual object? Under which conditions the concave mirror can make an image larger than the object, larger in size? So when object is kept at a distance, so this is my concave mirror, okay? This is focal length, this is radius. At a distance equal to its radius of curvature. Is that true? Will the object be here? When object is kept at a distance less than the focal length, will the object be here? When an object is placed between focus and center of curvature, will the object be here? When object is kept beyond center of curvature, or will the object be here? Okay, let me know the answer. I guess there is a bit mistake in this answer that you forgot to ask me. Can anyone tell me? This is my concave mirror, okay? In which of the cases they are asking that the size of the image is larger than the object? Option B. Travis also saying option B. Correct. Actually, option B is correct, to be honest. But I want you to check all the other options and tell me if all the others are actually wrong or not. Let me know. Let me know. Okay, the answer is actually option D. They are saying option D. If if my object is beyond center of curvature, that will not form a large image, right? Did I write wrong? One of this is true actually. You let me know. In the case of C and in the case of D, one of these cases also form an enlarged image. That is true. I know that. But what case? See, when my object is at infinity, the image will be at focus, but it will be point size. Correct? When I take my object towards the mirror, when I bring my object towards the mirror, its size, the size of image starts on increasing, right? So when the size of image starts increasing, while the object is between center of curvature and focus, the image will be formed here and it will be in larger size, correct? Okay, so Prachi, please don't spam. Students are here to study. Okay, so actually answer D is not correct. Answer B is actually correct, but answer C is also correct. So the correct option is B and C. So read your question carefully. It is my mistake, but in the boards you can also see some kind of questions. So read it carefully. Okay. Okay. Sixth question. Oh, a great question. Okay, maybe just ignore them and study on the questions. Okay, which of the following ray diagrams are is correct for the ray of light incident on a lens shown in the figure? So this is my given, okay, and this is a which mirror? This is a convex mirror, correct? This is a convex mirror. Now the ray is passing through focus. It's passing through focus. What will happen to this ray? Will it go parallel? It will reflect and parallel. Will it go something like this, or will it trace the same path back? What is the answer? Hi Radhe. Can you give me the okay? Just ignore them and focus on the questions. Answer what will be the question? What will be the correct diagram for the incident ray that is passing through focus and it's a convex lens? Trev is saying A. Trev is saying A. Okay. Others? Anyone else? Radhe is saying B. Radhe is saying B. Okay. Will A is correct or is B correct? Okay. Okay, so in form of convex lens, there are some rules we studied, right? That whenever the ray is coming parallel, it will pass from focus. Whenever it's hitting, whenever it's passing through optical center, it won't refract and goes straight. Correct? So same rule we studied. Third rule. Abhimanyu also said A. Very good. Radhe said A now. Okay. 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 Okay, follow, keep your attention here. So what will happen when my ray is passing through focus? It will go parallel. okay? It will go parallel to principal axis. So my answer is what? My answer is A. Correct, everyone. Okay. 7th question. Yes, Radhe, I saw your correct answer. 7th question says, assertion reason. Assertion says convex mirror is used as a rear view mirror. Reason says convex mirror always forms an inverted image. What is convex mirror? They say it is used in rear view because it always forms inverted image. Is this correct? Is this correct? I really believe that some people are here to actually study. They have pre-boards tomorrow, and so just stop spamming. It's fine guys, just ignore it, let them be. Okay, Shivangi Pandey is saying C. Oh, Prachi is answering as C. Okay, they are saying assertion is true and but reason is false. Everyone else? Shivangi, yes, I saw your answer. Radhe is also saying C. Okay, let's see if you guys are correct. The answer is C. You guys are correct. Everyone is correct. We know convex mirror is definitely used as rear view mirror because why? It makes virtual image, and well as why? Main reason is it forms diminished image of objects. Whenever a car is coming behind my car, so what I want is I want to see the whole car, whole object and the road besides it. So I want the image to be shorter. That's why I use convex mirror, because convex mirror always forms virtual and diminished image. Arihant, ma'am, you teach so well. Thank you so much. I want you to be regular now. If I'm teaching well, then I want you to uska fayda uthane ke liye. Okay. Arihant is saying Arjun Gupta. Okay. Hi Arjun. Prashant, hi. What's your name is? Okay. Hello Arjun. Okay. Hi, Arjun is new here. Can you answer this question now, Arjun? Assertion says a small source of light. What? A small source of light casts a sharp shadow of an opaque object. Okay. And reason says light travels in straight lines. Is this correct? Arjun, I'm counting on you. Yes, Abhimanyu. I'll let them know. They'll block them in some time, as soon as they can. Hi Arjun Gupta, hi. Let me just inform them, okay? A. Shivangi is saying A. Okay, anyone else? Pro player is also saying A. Arjun is also saying A. Okay. All of you are correct or not? Let us see. You want to know if you're correct or not? The answer is, it's actually A. We know that a small source of light, whenever there is a small disturbance or say a particle in our atmosphere, and whenever light hits that, it forms there is a screen. So it will form a sharp shadow. Correct? We see my shadow, when I stand in the sun, it will make a sharp shadow, right? So we know that it makes a sharp shadow of the opaque object, and this is, we know, light travels in straight lines. We know that. Correct? Okay. Radhe answered D. Radhe, it's actually, D is both assertion and reason are false. No, actually, this is true. Both assertion and reason are true. I gave you the reason behind it. Yes, Arjun is saying A. A is correct. Okay. Next question. Name the mirror used in the following situations and support your answer with the reason. Okay, just tell me what kind of mirror are used for shaving. When you guys shave, Piyush, hi Piyush. When you're saying that I go for shaving, so when barbers, what kind of mirrors they use? Hey yaar. Oops, where did all the comments go? Okay. Okay, there people are saying concave, concave, plane. V, what is V? Okay, yes, exactly. For shaving, we use what? We use concave mirrors. Why? Because we want our image in that mirror to be larger, enlarged, right? That's how you can see a small hairs on your face to shave them, right? So the first is true, it's concave. What will be the second? ENT doctors. No, Trave, it's actually concave because we want a larger image, correct? So we use concave mirror. Shivangi, Piyush, Shivangi, Radhe, all were correct. Hi Piyush. Okay, now you understand. Whoever said plane mirror, is it clear now? It's fine even if you are answering wrong. Nobody is judging you here. We are here to study. We are here to learn. If you answered everything correct, then what's the point of learning and teaching, right? Okay, Shivangi is saying concave and third is convex. Concave, yes ma'am, understood. Okay, so correct. Second is also concave because again the doctors want to see clearly what is happening. ENT is basically, I guess, throat, ear, nose and throat. So they want to see correctly what is happening inside your body. So that is concave mirror. And the mirror used, hi Aditya, and the mirror used in the vehicles for viewing the traffic behind us is actually convex mirror. We studied it many times. I even made a short for you guys so that you can remember. So the answer will be concave, concave, convex. Correct? Radhe is correct. Third is convex. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Oh, a good question. A light ray, what is it saying? A light ray enters from medium A. It's entering from medium A to medium B as shown in the figure. The refractive index of medium B, refractive index of medium B with respect to A will be. Will it be more than unity? So unity is what? Unity is 1. Will it be more than unity? Will it be more than 1? Will it be less than unity? Will it be equal to unity or will it be 0? Can you let me know? Take some time. Do it carefully. That's why I asked you to keep a pen and paper with you. Take your time. Let me know what will be the answer. Will it be more than unity? This is a previous year question, I guess. Will the refractive index of B with respect to A, will it be more than unity, less than unity, equal to unity or 0? Piyush is saying less than unity. Okay, Trave is saying what? Option A. Medium B, rarer medium. Okay, why? Radhe is saying A. Read it carefully guys. This hole is medium A. This is my normal. This hole is medium B. Now tell me the answer. Shivangi is saying B. Radhe is saying A. Trev, I want you to go look at your answer again. Okay, let's see the answer. How do you approach this? So basically NBA will be what? It will be refractive index of medium B with respect to refractive refractive index of medium A. Okay, now see what you have to see here carefully. This ray is going towards this change and it's getting, medium is getting changed. What is happening? This is my normal. So is it bending away or is it bending towards the normal? Ideally it should go like this. So it is bending towards the normal. Correct? It's bending towards the normal. If it's bending towards the normal, then medium B is what? It's denser and medium A is rarer. Correct? So refractive index of denser medium will be more than refractive index of rarer medium. Understood? So if NB is more than NA, that means it will be what? It will be more than unity or less than unity? B, because it is a denser medium. They are asking medium, refractive index of medium B relative to A. So, okay, let's see. NB divided by NA. So, medium B is definitely more than, having refractive index more than medium A, correct? So, NB is more, NA is less. So, this will be greater than unity. Correct? If NB is more, so if NB is more, so let's say 2 and it is 1, so this is definitely 2, right? Which is more than unity. Correct? So the correct option is actually greater than unity. Correct? Understood or not? If in any other chance, let's see, if they are saying that this is my normal, correct? Let's understand how it's happening. If they are saying this is the normal, then it's bending away from the normal, correct? That is bending away from the normal, and away from the normal means it's rarer, this is denser, so this will, in this case, that will be less than unity. I guess this question was not really clear if this was the normal or if this was the normal. I understand your confusion. Let me. Okay, they're gone. Okay, correct. So maybe in the question they should be more clearer on what is the normal. If this is the normal, this whole is medium A, this whole is medium B, then it will be less than unity. Okay, if this is medium B, this whole is medium B, and this whole is medium A, then it will be greater than unity. Correct? What happened? Okay. Let's move on to the next question. This answer was actually less than unity. So probably they are taking normal as this one. Correct? Did you understand the question? Did you understand the concept though? Okay. I get it, Trev. Okay. Let's move on to the next question. 11th. An object, it's a little bit confusing. Is it clear now? They will probably give you which normal they are talking about, okay, if this kind of confusion exists. Okay, yes, next one. An object 2 meters away from a lens. They are saying an object is 2 meters away from a lens, so that will be my U, and it's always negative, which forms an erect image. Erect image, 1/4 of the size of the object. It will be 1/4 of the size of object. Which type of lens is this? So, okay, let me know first the answers. Okay. Let me know the answer. If the object is 2 meters away, see, you don't have to do any calculation in this. Just use your brain. Which forms an erect image. First, it's erect image, and 1/4 of the size of object. Which kind of lens is this? Arey yaar. A. Radhe is saying A. A. Piyush is saying concave lens. Shubhangi is saying A. Okay. Concave lens. Okay, everyone is saying concave lens. Let's see the answer if you are correct or not. It is actually concave lens. You guys all are correct. I'm so proud of you. Okay, why? Because the one main thing that you can see is it's always forming 1/4. So the size of image, what is this? Image is actually less than size of object, correct? And it's erect. So erect image is formed by both concave and convex lenses, but the shorter image is always, a convex lens never makes shorter erect image, correct? So that's why it is concave lens. Okay, next question. This figure shows, good question, you probably need a pen and paper if you're not a superhuman. Okay, shows a ray of light as it travels from medium A to medium B. Refractive index of the medium B relative to medium A is. Okay, now this is the normal, I'll tell you. Okay, refractive index of medium B, we have to find refractive index of medium B relative to medium A. Okay, yes, we are continuously keeping an eye on them. We can't really stop them on YouTube, but we are keeping an eye on them, don't worry. BMW drift. Okay, let me know the answers in the chat, everyone. What is the refractive index of medium B with respect to medium A? This is the normal, this one. This is the normal. Dipanshu is saying option A. Trev is also saying option A, root 3 by root 2. Others, let me know. It's fine. You don't have to rush through the calculation. Dipanshu, Piyush is also saying A. Yes, I've read your. Mr. Mukhlal is also saying A. Okay, Shivangi is also saying C. All of you are saying A. Okay, let's see the answer. If you're correct or not, then we'll see the explanation, okay? The answer is, it is A. All of you are correct. You guys are really doing very great, yeah? Okay, how will we do this? This will be NB divided by NA, correct? Which will be what? Sin I divided by sin of R. Now the main trick here is which is I and which is R. If I told you this is the normal, so angle of incidence and angle of refraction are the ones which we make with the normal. So this is I and this is R. So this will be sin 60 divided by sin 45, correct? Which will be root 3 by 2, 1 by root 2, which will be root 3 by root 2. So A is the correct answer. Correct? Okay, Rupesh, hi. Hi, Ayush. Hello everyone. We are doing lots of questions today. If your pre-boards are tomorrow, or if your pre-boards already happened, you still have boards. So don't stop studying. That's where everyone lacks, you know. After pre-boards, if your pre-boards went really good, you might stop studying and you'll be lazy. Okay, that is where you might get defeated. We won't do that. Okay, next question. Which of the following phenomena of light are involved in the formation of a rainbow? We have a rainbow, correct? Now there is this reflection, then refraction, then dispersion. Refraction, dispersion and total internal reflection. Reflection, dispersion and internal reflection. Dispersion, scattering and then total internal reflection. Read everything carefully. Reflection, refraction, you might get confused. Be very careful. Trev is saying option B. Others, can you let me know which of these is actually happening inside a rainbow? Rupesh is saying B. Ma'am, sound is slow. Is it slow for everyone? If it's slow, let me know, okay? Dipanshu is saying B. Shivangi is saying C. Dipanshu B. Piyush is saying refraction, dispersion, total internal reflection. B. Okay. A lot of you are saying B. Okay. Alicia is also saying B. Hi, Alicia. Okay, let's see the answer. Is it B or is it C? Okay, the answer is, it's actually B. This is my water droplet. The ray from the sun, the water droplet is actually bigger than sun. So the ray actually comes, it gets refracted and it gets dispersed into its 7 colors, then it gets total internal reflection, correct, and then it comes back and we see it with our beautiful eyes. Okay, so the option is actually refraction, dispersion, total internal reflection, that is B. Correct? Everyone understood? Radhe also said B. Okay, okay, let's move on to the next question. 14th requires a bit of calculation and brain. I know you all have lots of brain, you are answering super good today. Okay, a person cannot see distinctly objects kept beyond 2 meter. The person cannot see beyond 2 meter. This defect can be corrected by using a lens of power which 0.5, 0.2, minus 0.5, minus 0.2. Ma'am, please poll provide. Yeah, we are looking into the poll. We'll see. We are working on that. Okay. Piyush is proud. I guess I am also proud. Okay. It was for a bit lagging, but not now. Okay, okay, okay. Is the voice correct now? Okay. Okay. You can just, for now, just let me know in the live chat. We are working on the poll. Okay. Rupesh is saying C, Radhe is saying A. So we are getting answers as C. We are getting answers as A, C, C, option C. Okay, okay. Others, it's fine. Take your time. There is no rush. In the exam even, read the question carefully. Okay. Dipanshu is also saying C. Piyush said minus 0.5 diopter, which is also C. Rupesh, C. Okay, okay, yes, Rupesh, I saw your answer. Okay, let's see the answer. Should I? Shall we? Video is lagging, ma'am. Anyone, can other people also confirm if it's lagging? Maybe check your internet connection. I'm in studio, so probably. Okay, let's see the answer. If it's actually lagging, others should also let me know. I'll see. Okay. Answer is A. Let's see if all of you are correct or not. If the answer is A or not. Let me know. I'm also in doubt. Okay. Let's see. The object is kept beyond 2 meter. Correct? So, in this case, the person actually can't see distant objects. Correct? So, in that case, we take U as infinity. Correct? And V as 2 meter. Correct? V as 2 meter. And this defect can be corrected by using a lens of power what? The V, the sign of, can you let me know the sign of V? What happened? Why, Trev, you are so shocked? Okay, okay, okay. Can you guys tell me the sign of V? Okay, okay, okay. Let's see what is happening here. Okay, this is actually, he cannot see beyond distant objects clearly. So for distant objects, I know this is myopia. Correct? This is myopia, and it is corrected by using what kind of lens? It is corrected using concave lens. Am I correct till here? Okay. If it's corrected using concave lens, then what is the focal length of concave lens? It's always negative, ma'am. Correct? And in this case also, the object is at infinity. If the object is at infinity, then V will be negative. Correct? Wait. I think this answer is probably wrong. Let me just check. So V is what? It's negative. Correct? My object is at focus. The image is being made where? My object is at infinity. The image is at focus. So focus for concave lens, because it's a myopia, we are using concave lens. For concave lens, focus is negative. In the case of concave lens, we have V as negative. Correct? Now we want to see the focal length, which is what? 1 by V minus 1 by U. So 1 by F will be minus 1 by 2 minus 1 by infinity. This will be 0. So focal length will be minus 2. Correct? If the focal length is -2, then power will be -1/2, which is 0.5 diopter. So sorry, negative of 0.5 diopter. So everyone is actually correct. Yes, my F is -2. Correct. So you guys are actually correct. I'm so proud of you guys. This probably is a mistake. Answer is not A, answer is C. Did you understand why the answer is C? Did you get it? Is there any doubt you have? Or can we move to the next question? Correct? You, ma'am, you and we both negative. Correct. Very good. Okay. Yes. Okay, let's move on to the next question. 15th question says, a student sitting on the last bench can read the letters written on the blackboard but is not able to read the letters written in the textbook. So he can see distant objects clearly, but he cannot see nearby objects clearly. Am I correct? Nearby objects cannot see. Which of the following statement is true? The near point of his eyes has receded away. The near point of his eyes has come closer to him. The far point of his eyes has come closer to him, or the far point of his eyes has receded away. Yes, everyone understood it. Very good. Okay, let me know the answer. Which option is correct if the person cannot see nearby objects clearly or cannot read the book clearly but can clearly see the letters written on the board? Will this go away? Yes. Everyone is saying hey. A. Kanak is saying hi. I just mixed hi and A. Okay. Everyone is saying A. Near point of his eyes has receded away. Everyone is correct. Because he cannot see nearby objects clearly, that means he has what? He has hypermetropia, and in case of hypermetropia, the near point recedes away. Every one of you is correct. It's actually A, Vermaji. Okay, 16th question. Let's read it carefully. The focal length of the eye length increases when eye muscles do what? Rupesh, I want you to check your connection and check your video quality. It might be because of that. Okay, A question is muscles are relaxed and lens becomes thinner. Muscles contract and lens becomes thicker. Muscles are relaxed, lens becomes thicker. Contract, lens becomes thinner. Which of the option is correct? Option A. Yes, hypermetropia, correct. Radhe is saying B. Contract and lens becomes thinner. C. Carefully, focal length of the eye length increases. Focal length is increasing. When does focal length increase? Piyush is also saying B. Okay. I want you to check your answers again. Dipanshu is also saying B. Muscles contract becomes thicker. Okay. But we are talking about focal length increases. Focal length is increasing. When does focal length increase? When the lens contracts or lens becomes thinner. When does that focal length increase? Trev is also saying option A now. Trev said option B. Yes, okay. Okay, there are lots of you are saying B, but two of you are saying A. Okay. Let's check what is the answer. The answer is actually A. Why, ma'am? Ma'am, how many questions are there? There are 50 questions today. So you don't have to worry about your physics exam. We have questions from all the chapters and from all the topics. Okay? Okay, see. This is my lens when it's thicker and the eye muscles are relaxed. Correct? This is my lens when it is this is thinner. This is thicker where eye muscles are contracted. Ciliary muscles are contracted. Now, in this case, the focal length is less, or in this case, the focal length is less. Yes. Hello, Radhi. Radhi? Yes. Hello, Radhi. Okay. So I want you to listen to this carefully. I got this question before too, and a lot of students had this doubt. So I brought this question again. This, when the lens becomes thinner, its focal length increases. Of course, its focal length is more than this focal length, right? It has, this completes its circle like this. So its center of curvature is here. This completes circle like this. So its center of curvature is here. Correct. So its focal length will be here. Its focal length will be here. So whose focal length will be more? The ones with thinner lens will be more, right? Correct? Yes, Radhe. Everyone understood now. Focal length increases. Focal length increases when the lens is thinner. When the lens is thinner. And lens is thinner when the muscles, what? Muscles are relaxed. Correct? Understood? Let's move on to the next question. Ma'am, light and reflection chapter was finished. Okay, let's see. Oh, maybe it is finished. Okay, before that I want you to go join the WhatsApp channel so that you can get all the notifications, all the lives we are bringing. You can ask doubts in the lives as well. Okay. Hi, Learn with Sudarshan. Hi, welcome back. Okay, go join the WhatsApp channel right now and like this video. Like this video, and we'll move to the next question. Okay, if you understand all the questions, if you like the quality of questions, because this time CBSE has said that there will be a difficult question. Oh, the question आपके पेपर में आया था. How did it go? Were you able to solve it? And did you understand it now? Most importantly. Okay. Let's go on to the next question. There is a link down in the description. Maybe if you click on more, you will get, yes, if you click on more, there will be a link in the description. Go join the WhatsApp channel through that link. Okay, why I am trying to give you so many questions of light is also because it's a very high weighted chapter. A lot of questions will come from this particular chapter. Okay, and this is actually human eye, I guess. Okay, let's see. Assertion says sunlight reaches us without dispersion in the form of white light and not as its components. Reason says dispersion takes place due to variation of refractive index for different wavelength. But in vacuum, the speed of light is independent of wavelength, and hence vacuum is a non-dispersive medium. Good question, tricky question, दिमाग चलाने वाला question. Dipanshu is saying B. There is a link in the description. You can join the WhatsApp channel. B is okay. B. Dipanshu is saying that reason is actually not the correct explanation of assertion. Anyone else? Anyone else who wants to challenge Dipanshu? Okay, let's see what the answer is. The answer, Dipanshu and everyone actually, is A, because it's correct. Sunlight does not reach to us with in 7 different colors. It reaches us as white light, correct? That is because the vacuum, no, it's actually B. Rupesh is correct. Sorry, no one is correct. It's actually A. Dispersion does not take place in vacuum because in vacuum there are no different refractive indexes because there is no change in medium, correct? So in vacuum the white light does not disperse into 7 colors. So it's actually option A. Trave is correct. Okay? Understood? No medium, no dispersion, exactly. Let's move on to the next question. Everyone understood? Okay, moving on to the next question. Subscribe the channel, like this video, everyone. I can see your likes. Like this video. Okay, a very good question. A very, very thoughtful question. And quite easy actually. Column 2 gives the lens that can be used to correct the defect of vision given in column 1. Match them correctly. Can you match them correctly? Can everyone match these columns correctly? In myopia, which lens is used? In hypermetropia, which lens is used? In astigmatism, which lens is used? In presbyopia, which lens is used? Let me know in the chat. Can you? Okay, take your time, take your time. I'm waiting for your answers, okay? Okay, there is a link in the live chat as well. Go click that link and you will be directed to our WhatsApp channel. Option A. Option A. Others? Anyone can answer? Trev is also saying A. Shri is also saying A. Let me know, let me know. Okay, let's see the answer. It's actually A. And you know, it's very easy. Let's see. We know that myopia, we use concave lens. Myopia, we use concave lens. Correct? Then for hypermetropia, we use convex lens. ठीक है? Astigmatism is basically we use cylindrical lens. In that you can remember this. Earlier it used to be in our syllabus when I studied in 10th. I don't know now. Okay, presbyopia is bifocal length. Correct? Bifocal lens. So from the very first, let's say myopia, it's concave lens. So A is Q. A is Q. This is correct. In any other, A is Q. In any other options, nowhere A is matched with Q. So we clearly know A is the correct answer. Okay. Okay. C. Option is wrong. Check the option. Rupesh is saying. Yes. We handled it, Piyush. Okay. Radhe is saying C. Everyone, did you understand it now? Is it correct? Myopia is used for concave lens. In C, they are saying myopia will be corrected by cylindrical lenses. That is not true. We know that. So these two options get cancelled out in the starting only. Okay. And B is saying myopia is P. Myopia is used by corrected by convex lens, which is also not true. Myopia is corrected by concave lens and hypermetropia is corrected by convex lens. Correct? मैम मैं straight option देख रहा था. What is? अच्छा. Okay. No. See carefully. Look at these carefully. Don't do these mistakes. Okay? This A, B, C, D. These are your mirrors. These are your defects. Okay? It's fine. No problem. Okay. 9th question, also very easy. What type of spectacles? Ma'am, my class is there at 4 p.m. Okay. Till 4 p.m. will be done, Piyush. Even probably before that, I hope. Okay. Let's see. What type of spectacles should be worn by a person having the defects of myopia as well as hypermetropia? Hi, Ram, Manish. I remember you clearly. Okay. B का wrong है. In this? In the previous one. Yes, B was wrong. The correct option is A. Let me know the answer to this question. Which kind of spectacles, which kind of lenses a person should use if he has both myopia as well as hypermetropia? Piyush Dipanshu is saying C. Rupesh is saying D. There is no D option, Rupesh. C. Dikshant is saying B. C. Verma is saying A. Okay. Let's see the answer. For the person who has both myopia as well as hypermetropia. It's written not and, it's written as well as. So a person cannot see distant objects clearly, as well as he or she cannot see nearby objects clearly. So that means they are having what? They are having presbyopia. Correct? They are having presbyopia. Understand? So in case of presbyopia, what kind of corrected lenses do we use? We use bifocal lenses. Correct? So everyone who said C is correct. Yes, Rupesh, you are correct. Very good. Okay, next question. A student uses spectacle of focal length 60 centimeter. Okay. Name the defect of vision he is suffering from. Which lens is used for the correction of this defect? Check the 18th question. This question, what are you saying? B ka wrong hai. B is R. Oh, you are saying this one. Okay. Correct. For B, it should be convex lens. B should be P and C should be R. C should be R. D should be S. Correct. Verma ji, you are correct. But you understood this, right? Okay. Be very careful while solving this. So these options are actually wrong. Okay. 20th question. It says a student uses spectacles. Okay, we are getting answers: hypermetropia, convex lens. Radhe is saying A, also for before. Okay, a student using spectacles of focal length 60 centimeter. Name the defect of vision he is suffering from. Which lens is used for the correction of this defect? Actually, all of you are correct. Why? Very simple way to solve this. How? Focal length is actually positive here. Correct? Focal length is positive. If focal length is positive, that means this is convex lens. Correct? If it's convex lens, it is used to correct what? It is used to correct hypermetropia. So all of you are correct. Very good. Hypermetropia, convex. Every one of you correct. Dipansh, Dikshant, Ascent, Stream, Rupesh, everyone Verma. Okay. Everyone. Piyush is also correct. Let's go to the next question. A person cannot see clearly objects between 1.2 meter, beyond 1.2 meter. Name the defect of vision he is suffering from. What is the defect of vision a person is suffering from if he is not able to see beyond 1.2 meter? What is the answer? Okay, this is very easy. I'll answer you in, you have 5 seconds. 5, 4. If nobody answers, I'll let you know the answer here only, okay? Okay, there are answers. B, myopia. B. Okay, Verma G is saying B and Dipanshu is saying A. Okay. This, if he cannot see beyond a distance, whenever you say beyond, that means he or she can only see till 1.2 meters. After that, it's blurry. That means they are not able to see distant objects clearly, which means it is myopia. Okay, everyone. Piyush said A. Yes, I saw Piyush. Trev is saying A. Yes, Vermaji is saying A. Okay, 22nd question. Okay, name the defect of vision the person is suffering from. Is it myopia? Is it hypermetropia? Is it presbyopia? There are lots of questions based on defects because this is a very important topic. I'm stressing this again and again. I've got you so many questions because one question is definitely going to come based on this defect. So it should be engraved in your brain. When anyone says concave lens, it should be that it's used to correct myopia. Convex lens, hypermetropia. Bifocal lens, presbyopia. And their ray diagrams. We also discussed ray diagrams in our previous lives, so you can go check them out. Okay, Ascent is saying myopia. Okay, others? Ascent is saying myopia. Verma G is also saying myopia. Everyone else? What are you thinking? Is it myopia or it's hypermetropia? Or is it presbyopia? A. Piyush is saying, also saying A. Just a minute, guys. It's an important. Hello. हाँ भैया उधर ही रख दो पीजी में. रख दो भैया रख दो. Okay. Sorry for that. It was an important call. Okay. Okay. Join नहीं हो रहा है WhatsApp channel में. Let me just talk with my team and we'll give you the solution. Just click the link in the description once. Try to do that. Okay. खाना नहीं आया है, डिलीवरी आया है. It's in my home. Okay. Name the defect of vision the person is suffering from. Okay. Let's see the answer. The answer is actually myopia. Everyone is correct. So why you can clearly say, see, this is what? This is concave lens. Definitely. And concave lens is used to correct what? It's used to correct myopia. Correct? Let's move on to the next question. It says the near point of a myopic eye is 1 meter. Find the power of the lens required to correct this defect. The near point. What? The near point is 1 meter. It is 1 meter. Assume the near point of the normal eye is 25 centimeter. For normal eye, it is 25 centimeter. Can you solve this and let me know the answer? Try this link, Rupesh. Hello. एक मिनट भैया. 8397. हाँ. Okay, let me know the answer to this question, guys. Hello. हाँ एक मिनट. Solve this. Okay, people are saying minus 1D. Just a minute. हाँ 361415. 361415. Okay. Sorry for that, guys. It was a bit important. Okay, ma'am, I just now came back from pre-board examination of science and exactly this question had come. That's great, actually. We are bringing you all the important questions here, Shraddha. So you just follow along, okay? Okay, let's see the answer. So my near point is, the person's near point is actually 1 meter. But we know the actual near point of a normal eye is 25 centimeter, which is what? 0.25 meter. Correct? Now, this is where my object will be placed. Correct? The object will be placed at minus 0.25 meter. The image will be then made at where? It will be made at 1 meter from the lens. Correct? And this, since this is a myopic eye, for myopic eye we use concave lenses. Correct? And for concave lenses we will be negative. Correct? Because the object is placed very near to our eye, right? So we take both negative. Correct? More than 6 questions were there. Oh, that's actually really great. Okay, let's solve this. We will use what? Lens formula. 1 by V minus 1 by U. This will be minus 1 by 1, minus of minus 0.25, correct? This will be then what? Minus 1 minus this will be 100 and this will be 4 plus 4, and so this will be 3. Yes, so 1 by F is, did I do it correct? Yes, this will be 3 meters, correct? And we need to find what? We need to find the power. So power will be, so focal length here is 1 by 3 meter, correct? This is 1 by F, so this is 3 meters. For F, this will be 1 by 3 meter, and then power will be 1 by F, which will be thus 3 diopter, correct? Everyone understood the question? Everyone understood? Let's move on to the, everyone got 3 diopter answer. Lots of you got 3 diopter answer. Very good. Can we move on to the next question? Okay, let's move on to the next question. 24th question says, oh, we are finally on electricity. 24th question says, a fuse wire is always connected in parallel. Fuse wire is always connected in parallel with the main line. Reason is, if a current larger than the specified value flows through the circuit, the fuse wire melts. Can you let me know which option is correct? Cartoons is laughing. Okay. We are getting a lots of spammers here. How free are you guys? You don't have anything to do. Okay. Let me know the answer to this question. Dipanshu is saying D. Okay. Others? What are you saying? Piyush is saying A. Piyush is saying both assertion and reason are true. Ascent is saying D. Piyush is now saying D. What does it say? And parallel resistance. What is the difference between series and parallel resistance? If it's a question, you can basically write this. If my resistances are connected one after the other, so this is what? This is series. If they are connected from between two single points, if more than one resistance is connected between two single points, then it is parallel. In series, current remains the same, voltage is different. In parallel, voltage remains the same and current is different. In this, resistance increases. In this, current resistance decreases. Overall resistance. Okay. Okay. D. Everyone is saying D. Okay. Let's see what is the answer. It's actually D. Everyone is correct, because my fuse wire is not connected in parallel, it's connected in series, because we know in series, one more good point, in series, if one connection is cut, the whole circuit goes down, the whole circuit breaks, but in parallel that does not happen. So I want, if more current is passing through my fuse, I want that whole circuit breaks so that it protects my appliances, correct? So D is correct, assertion is false, but this reason is true. If more current flows into my fuse wire, it melts, correct? Okay, Rupesh, join kar liya. Very good. You'll get all the notifications for all the subjects, okay? So, make sure to follow those and join those lives. You are seeing people who said that these questions have come in their boards and pre-boards, okay? It will be same for the boards, I'm telling you. Okay. The maximum resistance which can be made using 4 resistors, each of resistance 2 ohm. We have 4 resistors. How they should be connected so that their total resistance becomes maximum. Their total resistance becomes maximum. Should they be connected in series or should they be connected in parallel? Let me know the answers. Ascent is saying D. Everyone, Dipanshu is also saying D. Let me know. Let me know. 25.8. 8 ohms. D. Verma ji is asking why V remains same in parallel. So basically what we see, potential difference is measured between 2 points, correct? So no matter how many resistances are there between these 2 points, the potential between these 2 points always remains the same. The potential between 2 points, okay, it remains same. That doesn't mean that the potential will be same in these 2 points. In these 2 points, no matter how many parallel circuits you connect, they will be same. If you connect one more resistance here, it will form 2 more points here, okay? So the voltage between 2 points will remain same actually. Okay, everyone is saying D, correct. So the maximum resistance means that resistors should be connected in what? They should be connected in series. They should be added, correct? So if I add 2 ohm resistances, it will be 4 into 2 ohm, which will be 8 ohm, correct? Everyone is correct. Okay, it is not live. It is live. Okay. 26th question, it says, identify the circuit in which the electrical components have been properly connected. It's a very, basic question. And if you get this right, there is a big surprise coming for you guys for your boards if you get this question right. Okay, let me know which of these circuits. See very carefully, see the signs in this circuit, okay? Look at it carefully. Let me just see here. Okay. B. Hi Abhijit. Bindas is saying B. Anyone else? Like others? What is the answer? Bindas is saying B is correct. Rupesh is saying B. Ascent is saying B. Okay. 3. Varmaji is saying 3. This one? Okay. Let's see which is correct. The actual option is B. 2 I wrote. I don't know why. Okay, B. Why is it correct? Because see the battery terminals. If this terminal of the battery is positive, then that corresponding terminal of the voltmeter should also be positive. And if this one is negative, then adjacent to that terminal should also be negative. And main thing, see here both voltmeter and ammeter are in series, but we know voltmeter is always connected in parallel, so this is wrong. Correct? Here ammeter is in parallel, but we know ammeter is always connected in series, so this is wrong. These two are correct. Now you have to see the sign of the batteries. Here this is positive while this is negative, and this is positive while this is negative. So option B is correct. Everyone was correct. Ma'am, मेरा 2 ही था. Okay. Yours was 2. Okay, Verma ji, okay. Okay. Let's move on to the next question. Everyone got the right answer. If you have any doubt, write down in the live chat. If sound is low, others please let me know. अभी कितने घंटे लाइव चलेगी? अभी probably we are on 27th question. We have 50 questions. So मोटा मोटा लगा लो, पता नहीं, देखते हैं, जल्दी से जल्दी करेंगे. You give me answers fast, then we will complete this live very fast. Okay, but I want you to answer fast, not read your questions fastly. Read your questions carefully. Unit of electric power. Electric power may also be expressed as what? C A C. Tanishk is saying C. Volt ampere. Okay. Others? Okay. Rupesh is also saying C. Okay, there are two things, correct? This is power and then this is energy. Don't get confused between these. Energy is actually power into time, correct? So I want you to now answer. This is power's formula is what? Everyone is saying A, C. Okay, let's see. Power P is actually given by voltage into current, correct? It is given by voltage into current. So voltage is what? Volt. Current is ampere. Their units. So actually the correct option is volt ampere. Understood? Important question. These are all important questions. If you did this, we have live. If you did these questions, all your concepts will be clear. Okay, and we have some lives in which we did so many numericals even. Okay, you can go watch these as well. These are all important questions. Now, understood? People who are saying kilowatt hour, that's actually a unit of electrical energy. It's not the unit of power, but it's a unit of electrical energy. Okay? Okay. Next question, 28th. Okay, match the column once again. Column 1 with column 2, select the correct answers. Read it carefully. Read it carefully and match the following columns. Is the screen visible properly? This is Q, R, P, S. R, Q, P. Read it carefully. Take your time, it's fine. मैम मेरा भी प्रीबोर्ड है मंडे से. Okay, we went live last week. I did 80 questions of physics of all the chapters. Now I've come with more 50 questions. So you have 130 questions of just physics. And there similarly we have for bio, for chemistry, for SST, for maths, everything. So you go check out our channel. We have everything for you that you need for your boards. Rupesh, I want you to check your internet connection, or is the board not visible? Okay, let me know the answer, guys. What is the answer to this question? Okay, let's see. Ohm law. Let's say Ohm's law is what? V equals to IR. So Ohm is the unit of R, which will be V by I. V is volt, I is ampere, correct? So first is Q, A is Q, A is Q. So these two can be correct. These two are clearly wrong. Correct? Everyone is saying, Tanishk is saying A, Verma ji is saying B, Ascent is saying B. Okay, let's see B. For B, resistance is what? Resistance is rho L by A, zero resistance ohm meter. Okay, so resistance formula is what? It's rho L by A. We clearly know. So that means B is matched with P, rho L by A. Correct? So for B, the option is P, which means this is correct. So B option is correct. This is wrong. You don't even need to check the other ones. B is the correct answer. And if you want to check, resistivity is what? Ohm meter. Unit of resistivity is ohm meter. And superconductor, we know they have zero resistance. So B is true. Correct? S and R. S and R. B is the correct answer. B beta, B. Okay, 29th, two resistors of resistance 2 ohm and 4 ohm when connected to a battery will have what? Will they have same current flowing through them when they are connected in parallel? Same current. Then same current when they are connected in series. Same potential difference when they are connected in series, or different potential difference when they are connected in parallel. अभिजीत is saying question गलत है. कौन सा question गलत है? Which question is wrong, Abhijit? This one or the previous one? Ascent is saying B. Same current flowing through them when connected in series. Verma G is also saying B. Ascent is saying 29th B. Shivanshu is also saying B. Abhijit is saying this question is wrong. Why, beta? Resistor connected to a battery will have. Why this is wrong? Rupesh is also saying B. They are saying there are two resistances, 2 ohm and 5 ohm, 4 ohm, correct? What is this? 4 ohm. Okay, so now they're asking in which case the current or the voltage is same. So when they are connected in series, if these two are connected in series, we know in series current remains the same and voltage is different. If these two are in parallel, then in parallel voltage remains same, current is different, correct? Okay, so now let's study. They are saying same current flowing through them when it is connected in parallel. So that is wrong. In parallel we know current is different. Then same current flowing through them when connected in series. Now we know when resistances are connected in series, same current flows through them. So this is correct. B option is correct. C, same potential difference across them when connected in series. So we know when these connected in series, when resistances are connected in series, voltage is different, potential difference is different. Then different potential difference across them when connected in parallel. In parallel we know voltages are same, not different. Voltage is same and not different. So different potential difference, this is wrong. So B is my correct answer. Correct? Everyone, whatever you are saying, we have done almost 15-16 questions on live, on light in this live as well. All these are important. You can go check them out. Okay? All these are important. 30th question, let's study. When a battery is short circuited, the terminal voltage is 0. And the reason is, in the situation of a short circuit, the current is 0. Is it correct? Let me know the answers in the live chat. Is this assertion reason correct, not correct? Are they the actual reason? Focus on the question, guys. Focus on the questions. You'll go, dude. A lot of people tell when they become a big person, is like my teacher used to say कि तेरा कुछ नहीं हो पाएगा. But you guys are commenting like this in the live chat. So I don't know what option a teacher actually has. Radha Rani is saying C. Ascent is saying C also. Shivanshu is also saying C. Shivanshu is saying C. Okay. You guys are correct. Let's see. When in a battery, see, this is my circuit and this is a resistance. If this short circuits, that basically means that this resistance is now not there. So short circuit means a lots of current flows in the circuit. So that means this is false. Current can't be 0. If there is a short circuit, there will be lots of current in the circuit. That means this reason is false. Correct? And they are saying when a battery is short circuited, the terminal voltage is 0. Now what did I tell you? This resistance technically गायब हो जाता है. Okay? So resistance becomes 0. It becomes 0. And V equals to IR. If R is 0, V will be 0. Correct? So the option C is correct. All of you were correct. Moving on to the next question. 31st. Assertion says the 200 watt bulb glows with more brightness than 100 watt bulb, and the reason is a 100 watt bulb has more resistance than 200 watt bulb. Can you answer this question? This is a very good conceptual question. All these questions will make you if there is a very tricky question in your exam, okay, in your boards, and there will be, if there is a very tricky questions, these questions will come in handy. Why? Because these clear your concepts from the very start, from the very basic, and you'll thank me. Okay, let me know the answer first. You guys are just talking with yourself. I know you'll get time to network, to make friends, but right now it's time for boards. Let us study for some time and then you can talk. Okay, Kanak is saying C. Kanak is saying, Varmaji is also saying C. Abhijit Kushwaha. Okay. Ascent is saying B. Okay, I read your answers. Don't need to spam. Shivanshu is saying C. B, C, B. Okay, lots of answers. C, B, C, B. C and B. No other answers. Okay. So they are saying 200 watt bulb glows with more brightness. So definitely if power is more, brightness will be more. This is done. So brightness is more. So, okay, till now assertion is correct. Assertion is correct. And they are saying the bulb has more resistance. 100 watt bulb has more resistance than 200 watt. Now, if I tell you this is the formula of power and resistance we use, then isn't this right? If power is more, it will have less resistance, so that 200 watt will have less resistance and 100 watt will have more resistance. So isn't the reason correct? Hi Arjun Gupta, of course I remember you. Namaste, I remember my kids, and you are one of the good ones. A lot. I have lots of good students. Welcome to the live. Answer this question now. Okay, Arjun Gupta. Kanak is spamming as C. Okay, actually the answer is A. Why? Because technically if we say, ma'am, there are two formulas of power, I square R is also there. We are using that, correct? Yes, but there are one technicality, one concept you forgot. In these questions, the kind of questions where you are not mentioned that if the bulbs are connected in series or parallel, you know that in our houses all the bulbs are connected in parallel. They're connected in parallel, and in parallel voltage remains the same. That's why we use this formula. So power is inversely proportional to resistance. That's why less power has more resistance, correct? So A is actually the correct answer. Understood? Yes, I know, Varmaji. I square R is correct. Okay. I square R is correct, but in case of bulbs are always connected in parallel. If they are connected in parallel, current will be different in those two. So we cannot use that formula. Voltage is same in those two, so we use V square by R formula. Hello everyone. Do you remember Arjun Gupta? I actually don't. I'm really sorry. I remember you telling me that. Okay. Okay, let's move on to the next question. 32nd question. A student carries out an experiment and plots the VI graph of 3 samples of nichrome wire with the resistance R1, R2 and R3. Which of the following is true? Are these all resistances same? Is R1 more than R2 more than R3? Or R3 more than R2 more than R1? Or R2 more than R1, R3 more than R1? I want you To remember this very carefully, I'm giving you a hint. Why? Because V equals to IR, correct? And R equals to V by I, correct till now? Now tell me, and we need to see the slope of this. We need to see the slope of this graph. So what will be the slope of this graph and which option will be correct? Rani Devi is saying C, Kanak is saying B, Ascent is also saying C. C, okay, great. Everyone else? Yes, Ascent, I saw your answer. My name is Shweta Sharma. Okay, Shweta, hi. It's C. Shweta is now saying C. Arjun is also saying C. Okay. I actually was not quite sure if you will get this right, but you all got this right. Answer is actually C. Now, the slope of this will be I by R. Correct? It will be I by R, which will I by V, which will be equal to 1 by R and not R. That's why R1 is not greater than R2 in this case. In this case, R3 is greater than R2 and R2 is greater than R1. Why? Because the slope is inverted here. Correct? Abhimanyu also said C. Abhimanyu is back. They asked this question in boards with parallel and series. Yeah, that's correct. Parallel series has maximum resistance. We know, right? In series, the resistance is maximum, and in parallel, the series is the resistance is minimum. Correct? So now we know R1 is less. So R1 this will be parallel, and R3 this will be series. Understood? Next question. Understood? Hi Sanjana, I'm a new student. Okay. Very warm welcome to our channel. We are doing a lots of live for you guys for class 10th boards. So join, come with us on the journey to score 95 plus. Okay. I don't know what to do with you guys. Okay. Let's move on to the next question. Okay, we are on the next question. Read it carefully. A cylindrical conductor of length L, its length is L, and uniform area of cross section is what? A, and has resistance as R. Correct? Another conductor of length now 2L, its length is 2L. Resistance is same. R2 is also equal to R1, which was R, and has same material. So its resistivity was rho. Its resistivity will also be rho. Now we need to see what will be the area of this. Area of cross section of second conductor. This is first, this is second. What will be the area of second conductor? हाँ block करवा रही हूँ, रुक जाओ. Whose name is Arjun Gupta? Okay. It's fine, Abhimanyu, my team is there. They are looking into it. Let's look into this question. Okay. Let's see. Verma ji is saying C. I'm looking for the answers in the concept. Okay. Let's see what will be the answer. So R equals to rho L by A. Correct? For this particular conductor, for first conductor, R1 will be rho L by A. And for second conductor now, what will be the R1? R2. R2 will be same, rho L by A, but in this case, L is 2L. Correct? So R2 is also R. It's given. It has same resistance as R. So R is rho, but L is 2L divided by A. Correct? So A. Okay. Now what you have to do? Take this A here. A will be rho L by R correct? R1 is also R because now this is A1, correct? This is A1. Now this is actually A2. Now ma'am, how will we do this? A2 will be, let me just erase this. This is done, right? Okay. So A2 will be rho into 2L divided by R, correct? Now this will be 2 into rho L by R, sorry, correct? This is A2. So A2 will be 2 into, now rho L by R is what? It's A1, and A1 is A, so A2 will be 2A, correct? Understood? So answer is actually C, which is 2A, correct? Okay, we are reporting it, I guess. Okay, let's move on to the next question. 34. A fuse wire repeatedly gets burnt when used with good heater. There is a fuse wire which gets burnt when used with good heater. It is advised to use a wire of more length, less length. Okay. Okay. Let's. अरे यार क्या कर रहे हो तुम लोग? Okay, focus on the question. Let's solve this question now. Let's solve this question. A fuse wire repeatedly gets burnt with good heater. So here we are using heating effects of electric current. That means H equals to I square RT, correct? And they are saying it gets burnt, so it has more resistance. Currently, it has more resistance. To correct it, we want to definitely decrease the resistance, correct? And the resistance is what? Rho L by A. Now, I should either decrease the length or increase the area. That means increase the radius, correct? So, more length, definitely not the answer. Less length can be an answer. Less radius, definitely not the answer. More radius can be the answer. Now, out of these two, which is the answer? Now, answer is actually more radius. Why? Why not less length? Because if my fuse has less length, it will again get burnt very quickly, which we does not want, correct? So less length is not the answer, more radius. D is the correct answer, okay? Next question. What would be the reading of ammeter voltmeter in the given circuit? Can you guys solve this? Hey Bhagwan. Rani Devi is saying D. Okay. Let's see. I just want to tell you to focus on the question. It's saying hello, I haven't done electricity. Okay, we are just starting with the questions of electricity. You can continue along. This is electricity. Okay, let's see. We need to see the ammeter and voltmeter reading. That means we have to find the current as well as voltage, correct? So then in this whole circuit, the first step I've told you to always calculate R equivalent. Now these two resistors are in series. So R equivalent will be what? 1 plus 2, 3 ohm. Now I have a voltage as well, which is 3 volt. Then the second step is to calculate current, correct? Which is V equals to IR with the help of Ohm Baba. So V is 3 and I is what? I we need to find. R is 3. So I is 1 ampere, correct? So either this can be the answer or this can be the answer, correct? Now you can either solve the question or what you can do is, ma'am, this is series. voltage definitely divides. So in this particular resistance, if total voltage is 3, in this one total won't be equal to 3, right? It will definitely be less than 3. So this is not the answer. Correct? You can also calculate it. R is 2. Current is same in the series, so current is 1. So voltage will be IR, which will be 2 volt. That you can also calculate, but you can also use your brain. Okay? 36th question. Which of the following statement is not correct about the magnetic field? First is magnetic field lines form a continuous closed curve. Magnetic field lines do not intersect each other. Direction of tangent at any point on the magnetic field line curve gives the direction of magnetic field at that point. Outside the magnet, magnetic field go from south to north pole of the magnet. Which one of them is not correct? Hi, okay, Sanjana, hi Sanjana. A. Okay. Hey Bhagwan. Focus on the question, guys. Let me know the answer. Can you tell me which of these options is not correct? अरे भैया पढ़ लो. Okay. Now magnetic field lines are definitely closed curves. We know that. Magnetic field lines do not intersect each other. We know that. That is true. Direction of tangent at any point on the magnetic field line curve gives the direction of magnetic field at that point. We know if this is my magnetic field, then at this point magnetic field is in the direction of tangent. That is true. Outside the magnet, magnetic field lines go from south to north. This is, we know that the magnet north to south, outside it goes from north to south, inside it goes from south to north. So this is actually wrong. So D is your correct answer. Okay, next question. The pattern of magnetic field lines produced inside a current carrying solenoid is what? Let me know in the answers in the live chat. Okay, D, A, a lot of you guys are saying D, A. Okay, let's see what the answer is. The answer is actually A. So whoever said A is right. Okay, so A is correct. Inside the solenoid, why? Because we know that inside the solenoid the magnetic field is uniform and they should not touch each other technically. So this is uniform. So this is the correct answer. Next question. The strength of magnetic field around a current carrying conductor is it inversely proportional to the current but directly proportional to the square of the distance? Directly proportional to the current, inversely proportional, okay, inversely proportional to the current and directly proportional to the square of distance. First. Second is directly proportional to current and inversely proportional to distance. Third is directly proportional to distance and inversely proportional to current. Fourth is directly proportional to current and inversely proportional to the square of distance again. Which is the correct answer? Focus on the questions. Enough now. We are working very hard for you. If you are not a 10th class students, get out of the class, leave the life, do good in your life. There are far better things to do in your life than commenting down my live chat. Okay, A, I'm seeing the answer A. Okay, let's see what the answer is actually. For magnetic field, we know magnetic field is definitely, it increases with current. So it is definitely proportional to current. So what are the options that cancels out? This cancels out, third cancels out, and so either second is correct or fourth is correct. Correct? Now, as the distance from the conductor increases, the magnetic field decreases. So this is 1 by D, not 1 by D square. So correct option is actually B. Okay, let's move on to the next question. 39th. The nature of magnetic field line passing through the center of current carrying circular loop. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Let's move on to the next question. It says, I am getting answer as D. Nature of magnetic field line passing through the center of current carrying circular loop. What will be the answer? I'm seeing D, A. I'm not, okay, A, D. Okay, let's see the answer. Answer is actually D. Why? This is my circular loop. All the magnetic field is like this. So this is how they go, this, until it reaches the center. It becomes a straight magnetic line. That's why passing through the center of current carrying conductor loop is straight line. Correct? Let's move on to the next question. A soft iron bar is introduced inside the current carrying solenoid. There is a solenoid and we introduce a soft iron bar inside this solenoid. The magnetic field inside the solenoid will do what? Will it increase, decrease, zero, or it remains the same? Option D, straight line, Abhinav. Correct. Correct. Okay, let me know the answer to this question now. If I introduce a soft iron bar inside the solenoid, will its magnetic field increase or will it decrease? Abhijit is saying B, Ascent is saying B, D. Okay, it will. Yes, a lot of you are giving correct answers. Very good. It is in fact B. As we introduce soft iron inside solenoid, it gets magnetized. As it gets magnetized, it produces a magnetic field, and hence it adds up to the magnetic field of solenoid, and thus the magnetic field inside the solenoid will increase. Yes, B hoga. Correct. Okay. 41st. We are now at the last point of our life. Choose the incorrect statement from the following regarding magnetic field lines. The direction of magnetic field at a point is taken to be the direction in which north pole of a magnetic compass needle points. B is magnetic field lines are closed curves. C, magnetic field lines are parallel and equidistant. They represent zero magnetic field strength. Relative strength of magnetic field is shown by the degree of closeness of the field lines. Can anyone answer this? B, D, I'm getting answers as C. Okay, anyone with D? Okay, C, B. Okay. Let's see. First is definitely true. My compass points in the direction of north. Magnetic field are closed curves, we know that. Relative strength of magnetic field is shown by the degree of closeness. If magnetic field lines are close, B is higher. If they are far away, B is lower. Correct? See a point, however, if they are saying it's parallel and equidistant, that means it's a uniform magnetic field, correct? But here they are saying it has zero field strength, so C answer is wrong. So this is C, correct? 42nd question. For a current in a long solenoid, north and south poles are created at the two ends. Among the following statements, the incorrect statement is what? The incorrect statement is what? The field lines inside the solenoids are in the form of straight lines, which indicates that the magnetic field is the same at all points. B is the strong magnetic field produced inside the solenoid can be used to magnetize a piece of magnetic material like soft iron when placed inside the coil. That is true. The pattern of magnetic field associated with the solenoid is different than the magnetic field around a bar magnet. The north and south poles exchange position when the direction of current through the solenoid is reversed. Anyone who wants to answer this question? C they are saying. Okay. Let's see. Actually, C is the correct answer. The pattern of magnetic field lines associated with solenoid is definitely as same as the pattern of a bar magnet. Correct? And this is how the magnetic field lines are there in a solenoid as well. Correct. 43rd question. It says the force experienced by a current carrying conductor, the force experienced by a current carrying conductor placed in a magnetic field is the largest. It is largest when angle between conductor and magnetic field is what? The angle is what? It has same properties as bar magnet. Correct. Next question. Answer me this question now. At what angle should my conductor be placed in a magnetic field so that the force on it due to the magnetic field is highest, is the largest? Cent is saying C. Okay, anyone else? Okay, Abhinav is also saying C. Correct. Everyone is correct. Why? But because force is QVB sine theta. Now sine theta is maximum. It is maximum when theta is what? When theta is 90 degrees. Correct? So the answer is C is correct. Next question. 44th. An induced current. Okay. Accounts classes. Okay. An induced current is produced when a magnet is moved into a coil. Okay. The magnitude of induced current does not depend on. The magnitude of induced current does not depend on what? The speed with which the magnet is moving, the number of turns of the coil, the resistivity of the wire of the coil, or the strength of the magnet. They're saying C. Okay. Actually the answer is C. You guys are correct. Very good. The current that is induced, again the force can also be given as ILB sine theta or it's QVB sine theta. So it definitely depends on speed. It definitely depends on number of coil, because we know as the number of turns we increase of the coil, the magnetic field is increases. The resistivity of the coil, there is no value of resistivity in these two statements, and the strength of magnet, so definitely the strength of magnet. So C is the correct answer. The resistivity of wire has no effect on the magnetic field. Okay. Next question says a constant current flows in a horizontal wire in the plane of paper from east to west. Okay, this is a plane of paper. It's going from east to west. What? Current. Okay, now they are saying the direction of magnetic field at a point will be north to south. They are saying at what point the direction of magnetic field will be north to south. Directly above, directly below, at a point located in the plane of the paper on north side of the wire, at a point located in the plane of paper on south side of the wire. Can you answer me? We are getting answer as B. Okay. Okay, I'm getting answer as B. Okay, let's check if you guys are correct or not. Yes, answer सही है आपका. So no. हाँ, thank you. So let's see how will you approach this. Okay, so imagine first all these statements are given not according to the board. Okay, it's given according to the paper, plane of paper. So let's say this is my wire which is placed at horizontal east to west. So the current is going like this, correct? East, west, north and south, correct? So the current is going towards that. So I'll place my thumb in the direction of the wire and I'll rotate. In what direction? North to south. This is north, this is south, this is east, this is west. It's going like this. If I place my hand like this and I go like this, then just under the wire here, this is the wire east to west, just under the wire it's going from north to south, correct? So it will be, answer will be B, directly below the wire. Directly below the wire, the field will be north to south, correct? Okay, let's move on to the next question. 46th. When a current flows through a straight conductor, B, hello, B is the correct answer. Ma'am, is upwards or into the page same? No. Upwards or into the page will be in this question upward, or into the page won't be same. Upward will be probably towards north. What the answers are given? At a point located in the plane of paper on the north side of the wire. Upward will basically mean that it's going up, that the magnetic field lines are going up like this, okay? But into the paper, if you have the paper, so it should be going in like this. If the magnetic field lines are like this, so it's going inside the paper, okay? Inside the paper. But that is not north to south. North is here, south is here. So it will go like this under the wire, okay? Okay, understood, Rohit? Okay, let's see next question. When a current flows through a straight conductor, a magnetic field is produced around it. Consider the following statements about this field. The direction of the magnetic field of a current carrying straight conductor is determined by the right hand thumb rule. Ascent is saying D. Second is a charged body placed in this field experiences a force whose direction is given by left hand rule. Magnetic field lines around a current carrying straight conductor are in the form of concentric circles with the conductor as the center. I am getting answer as D. Anyone else? First and third. Yes, okay. Okay. Ascent is saying first and third. So let's see. Yes, the direction of magnetic field lines is definitely given by right hand thumb rule. Then the magnetic field lines around a current carrying conductor are in the form of concentric circles. Yes, that is also true. Now straight conductor, yes, straight conductor, the magnetic field lines are like this, we know. Why second is not correct? The charged body placed in this field experiences a force. Now they are not saying that there is a body, current is traveling and the magnetic field lines or the direction of magnetic field can be seen by Fleming left hand rule. No, they are saying that there is a straight conductor and in that field a charged body is placed and the direction is given given by Fleming left hand rule. There will be no magnetic field on a charge which is just placed, which is stationary in a magnetic field. For it to experience magnetic field, it should move. Okay. This question came in my prover today, that find the direction of force acting on the conductor, and according to my Fleming left hand rule, my thumb was in the upward direction. When I googled it, it stated that the force was acting into the page. This same question, was it the exactly same question, Rohit? Yes, the answer is first and third. This is correct. Read the next question. Okay, you are saying Fleming left hand rule, if we apply to it. So this is current, and where is the magnetic field? The horizontal in a plane east to west. The direction of magnetic field at a point will be north to south on. Okay, so basically with the right hand rule, you can see that the direction of magnetic field is something like this. It's going from the back side of the wire is going in, from the front side it's coming out. Correct? So it depends on the point where they are asking the force will be, because see, at this point the force will be in different direction, at this point the force will be in different direction. Correct? Okay, neutron, neutron, neutron. Everyone is saying neutron. Which one of the following particles would not experience a force while moving perpendicular to a uniform magnetic field? Actually, you all are correct. That question was a subpart of a 5-mark question. You let me know the exact question, I'll solve in the next live. Okay? Let me know the question, I'll give you the solution in the live, in the chat. Okay. See, so neutron does not have any charge. Correct? Neutron does not have any charge. So if we place it in a magnetic field, there will be no force experienced by it. In alpha particle, it will experience the force. Electron and proton all are charged particles, so they will experience the force. So the correct answer is neutron. Okay, a little bit of calculation for you guys. Find out the value of electric current in the refrigerator. This is my refrigerator. Correct? I want you to find the current inside the refrigerator. Let me know the answer to this question if you can solve it. Only 2 more questions are left, guys. Okay, so we are given voltage as what? 240 volt. Correct? Power as what? 200 watt. So we know this is very easy. This is voltage into current. We need to find current. Voltage will be 200 and this will be 240. If you just calculate this, you will get current something around 8 point something, I guess, ampere. Hi Trey, welcome back. We are almost finished with our life. Just 2 more questions are left. Let's see the next question. Not 8 point something, 0.8 something, I guess. Yeah. Next question, it says, if the magnification produced by a lens has a negative value, if a magnification produced by a lens has a negative value, then image will be what? Will it be virtual and inverted? Virtual and direct, real and direct, real and inverted. Let me know the answer. 0.83, correct, Ascent, very good. Let me know the answer. If my magnification is negative, will the image be virtual and direct, virtual and inverted, real and direct, or real and inverted? What will be the answer? Anyone in the chat, let me know the answers. Okay, if my magnification is negative, we know the image formed will always be real and it will be inverted. If it's positive, that will be virtual and direct. Although virtual and direct is not a thing, real and direct, virtual and inverted is not a thing, real and direct is also not a thing. Abhimanyu is saying D, Ascent is saying D, Trev is also saying D. Okay, all of you are correct. So the real answer is real and inverted. And the last question of our mega live. Oh, it's a really good question. A plane mirror is inclined to horizontal at 60 degrees. Read it carefully. I want you to solve this. A plane mirror is inclined to horizontal at 60 degrees. A ray of light is incident on the mirror at an angle of incidence 30 degree. Angle which the reflected ray makes with horizontal is. Can you answer me this, guys? This is a very great question and it's a CBSE PYQ. This has come in the boards before. What is the angle that the reflected ray will make with the horizontal? Let me draw the diagram for you, okay? Let's read it carefully and draw the diagram. A plane mirror is inclined to horizontal. Let me make the horizontal, correct? A plane mirror is inclined to horizontal at 60 degrees. This is my plane mirror, correct? This is my plane mirror. A ray of light is incident on the mirror at an angle of 30 degree. Now before drawing this angle, Ascent is saying 0 degree, Abhimanyu is also saying B. Okay, let's see. Okay, now what I want you to do, before this, make a normal to the plane mirror. Okay, yes, it's a plane mirror. Now this is 60, so this angle is also 60, correct? And this hole is 90, so this angle is what? This is 30 degrees. And my incident ray is incident at an angle of 30 degree on the plane, so it will be with the normal. The ray of light is incident on the mirror at an angle of incidence 30 degree. Angle of incidence is always made with normal, so this will be my incident ray, correct? On the horizontal, this will be my incident ray, correct? And then reflected ray will go something like this, and this will also make an angle of 30 degree. Now I want to see, now this is also my horizontal, correct? This is also the horizontal and this is also my incident ray and this is reflected ray. Now this whole angle is the angle which we need to find, the reflected ray that makes with horizontal. This is the angle we need to find. So this is 30, this is 30, 30 plus 30 will be what? It will be 60 degrees and the answer is B, correct? Understood, Ascent, Abhimanyu. Yeah, Abhimanyu was right, correct. Okay, everyone did a really great job. Did you grade yourself? How much marks did you get, if anyone did? If anyone solved all the 50 questions? A lot of students in our live chat also told us that they have seen this question in their pre-boards as well. And I can guarantee you lots of questions from these lives will come in your boards. Okay, correct? We are done with our live session for today. Let me know if you have any doubt. Okay, we will end our live session today. I want you to behave yourselves and there will be another live just after this of Tanvi ma'am for SST. Make sure to join those as I want you to score 100 or 100 in each subject, okay? Okay, before that, join our WhatsApp channel, subscribe the channel, like this video, very important. Okay, bye everyone. Make sure to join the next live. It's right after. You'll have 15 minutes, go freshen up, eat